is good? Boy, chosen from thecryptonline.com, the HipHopHeads podcast, and this is the Listening Sesh. Welcome, gang. I'm glad you're here. Doing a little something today, knock it out before I got to go to work. Had a very stressful morning trying to just get things done around the cribbo. And then I had some website issues that I had to address, and that's it. I'm wearing this great Raiders hat and this this Toyota shirt. So yeah, we're doing really, really well. So today's episode is going to be on an album that I just been listening to a lot recently. Um, it's that time of the year, I suppose, whatever time of the year that is. It is February. The last day, it's leap year. We're doing this on the leap year. Wow, that's fun. That's real fun. This is the one, every 4 years you get that 29th. Today's that day. That's pretty interesting. Um, yeah, so today we're tapping in to Mac Miller in his album Swimming, which was released right before he passed away. And it is, a little bit, it's kind of, got a very good sound to this album. I love it, but it is kind of a bummer, especially talking about the stuff he did on this. He released it August 3rd, 2018 on his label Remember Me Music and with Warner Brothers. And Mac died on September 7th, 2018, just shortly after it was released. So his final album during his lifetime, he did release an album, or they released an album um, in 2020 called Circles. Um, this album's crazy, just straight up crazy. Miller, would produce under the name Larry Fisherman, and he did all the production on this with the help of friends, uh, John Bryan, Dev Haynes, J. Cole, Damn Funk, Flying Lotus, um, Thundercats on there, Snoop Dogg, JID, a lot of features on here. He had 3 singles on the joint, which was Small Worlds, Self Care, and What's the Use. Um, and if you were, privy to our website and just the time when this came out, Mac had done his last performance with Tiny Desk, and it was the only time he performed, any songs from this album live, other than the Dunno song he did with the Spotify studio sessions. Um, it's a crazy album. He talks a lot about the breakup with Ariana Grande. Maybe that could have led to some issues with drug use for him, and then him overdosing. Um, but it's just it's a very somber album, to say the least. It's a great album. It's a real lot of fun. I love many of the tracks on here. Um, let's just go through it. There's 13 tracks, okay? Slappers on here. What's the Use? Self Care, Ladders, Small Worlds, Conversations Part 1, Don't Know, Jet Fuel, 2009. Um, just come on. 90% of the album's bangers. Um, just really, really good. And he knew the sound he wanted, and he got the people to help him out with that, and that all worked out well for him. Um, was a very talented dude. One thing listening to this album, for me, it's like it's just very sad, very sad, because it's like, oh, you see where he was going with it, and you're like, damn, you listen to this and you're like, this is a damn, at least to me, this is a damn good album. And you're like, it's unfortunate that he couldn't continue on the path that he was going down, because man, he was on it. he hit his stride. If he could have, just held on, you know. And a lot of the songs too, it's sad on here too. Just the lyrical content here, he's crazy with it. But a lot of the songs is just like, just sad. Just sad to see, him pass away in such a fashion. But, maybe I'm a little biased, but I absolutely love this album. It's 58 minutes long. It's up just about shy of an hour. Um, and like I said, just really, really fucking dope. Features are solid. Uh, and just the vibe is fucking great. Just friggin' great. I would suggest anyone listen to this that's into, hip hop and just kind of some smooth, smooth music. That's the other thing about this. While it's hip hop, he does a lot of singing, a lot of melodies, a lot of melody that you don't normally hear on a hip hop album on this one. Um, just solid, man. Miss Mac Miller. This is unfortunate. If my favorite tracks, man, it's just that run right there from Self Care kind of all the way down. It, 2009 is my favorite. Just lyrically, but I dislike the beat. If you hear him do it live on Tiny Desk, it sounds way better in my opinion, way better. There's a weird drum in there that kind of like gets on my nerves, and it kind of takes me out of it a little bit. But if you hear it live, that would be my favorite. But if I were to go on here, it would be Self Care or Conversations Part One, just both slappers. I mean, they're all once again, this album is banging, but those are two great tracks right there. So if you're looking for some, or I would just peep the Tiny Desk, where he does What's the Use, he does Small Worlds, and he does 2009, and he just crushes it, just knocks it out of the park. So check him on that. If I were to rate this album out of five smackers, I would give this I would give this once again a solid four. I know I give out a lot of fours on here, but I really love this album. In my opinion, it's his classic. All right, maybe we'll give him a 4.5, huh? Because I say, in my opinion, it's classic. I think this is the album that you know is going to transcend time. I got to peep circles still. I haven't really got on that, but I will. I will. But for now, check out this one, Mac Miller, Swimming, his final album before he passed. Just a classic. 4.5 from your boy here, Vega the Chosen, from the Listening Sesh and the Hip Hop Heads podcast and the cryptonline.com. Check us out everywhere, or don't. Whatever, you know what I mean? You can download us or listen to us anywhere you listen to quality podcasts. So check us out there. This is your boy Vega saying, check out Mac Miller's Swimming. Fucking amazing album. Y'all be safe. All right. Peace.